$6 more than the regular passes, and the parking was going to be more than that. Welcome to the second episode of Season 2 on Coaster Voyager. Today we're further south in Georgia at Six Flags Over Georgia in Atlanta, the second oldest Six Flags park and the second time I've ever been here. As you can see, they have a new ride for this season, the Georgia Goldrusher, the first intimate ultra surf coaster in North America. And it doesn't appear to be operating right now, but I'm really hoping we can get on this at some time today. Seems that there's a delay for weather right now on several of their rides, so we're really hoping that clears up. Here at Over Georgia, we're getting our first ride of the day on a credit I did not get last time, Joker Funhouse coaster. Chance Rides, family coaster. I don't know much about it, but I'm excited to try it out. Well, we just tried to get a ride on Dahlonega, the mine train here at Over Georgia, but right as we were about to get on, it went down. So we're 0 for 2 on roller coasters now. We weren't able to get on the Joker either, but we can get on Twisted Cyclone and Goliath today. I'd say it'd be a successful day, so we're gonna head that way.
Hey y'all, it's time to make your best monster face, so smile for the party. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the big old monster mansion. I'm the hostess, Mrs. Scorcher. Y'all have a good time at Disney now.
Howdy, y'all. Marshal Billy Bob Fritter here saying, as you travel and float, keep your hands in the boat. No, you dang fools! This way! Stay out of the marsh! Stay out of the marsh! Oh, no! Fuse! Ready, aim, and fire! Oh, yeah! Lucky for you guys, I found this here cannon.
Ooh! I'm glad to see you. I thought sure y'all were goners. Everyone wanted for?
Outside of the cult classic dark ride Monster Mansion, you can find the characters Marshal Billy Bob and Missy Scarlet that helped guide the humans out of the marsh. have been here 3 hours, and we've finally gotten on 2 roller coasters, Twisted Cyclone, the RMC conversion that opened in 2018, and Georgia Scorcher, the stand-up coaster that opened in 1999. So hopefully operations here will get faster today, but we've got a lot of time left here, so hoping things look better. Well, we just got off Goliath here, one of my highest priorities, which was the B&M Hypercoaster of the park. It opened back in 2006, and for a while it hadn't got a new paint job, and it was looking pretty dingy, but now it got this new blue color scheme where it was orange, so it looks a lot better. The first time I came, Goliath was probably my second favorite in the park, but now I'm a believer. They put me in the back row and just got yanked over all those hills, so it's my number one in the park now. Here we've got Daredevil Dive next to Mr. Six's Lonely Hearts Club Band, but this over here is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter that opened back in 2011. It's a pretty solid and fun little ride, but as you can see, the line gets very long, so I don't really feel like waiting for that at this moment.
Hold it, Riddler.
So on our first visit to the park 2 years ago, they were working on constructing this ride, the Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster, sort of a racing junior coaster. Sadly, that operated for less than a year, and now it appears to be permanently closed. The trains have been removed from the track, and so sadly this was a failure for the park, but it could have had a lot of potential. Coming out of it. last time we came here, the effects on the queue weren't working for Batman, but it looks like they've fixed them. Here in the Gotham City area, as you can see by the Joker terrorizing the town. We've got the Riddler Mindbender, the classic Schwarzkopf looping coaster from 1978, and the Batman the Ride B&M invert from 1997, which we just got stuck on the lift for 10 to 15 minutes. Thought we were gonna get evacuated, but a maintenance guy came and the ride started right up, so we got a free ride, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the Goldrusher is gonna be down all day. So that's gonna be a miss today. A lot of rides have gone down and had maintenance issues and whatnot, but they've gotten back up, so I'm not sure what's going on with this. Well, Goldrusher's still closed, but Joker Funhouse coaster is still open, so I guess we'll just have to take what we can get. So after waiting nearly an hour for this, it went down again. So we're having terrible luck with this today. Well, we made it over the hill to the other side of the park where we have Superman Ultimate Flight, the original B&M flying coaster for North America, opened here at Over Georgia in 2003, I believe. It's known to have a long line, so hopefully later in the day it's not going to be too bad. Here we have the Great American Scream Machine, classic wooden coaster that opened back in 1973 as the world's tallest, longest, and fastest coaster, actually. How times have changed. We've got the Carousel here on top of the hill, which is obviously one of the oldest attractions in the park. You can tell it's been here from the beginning, and it's a historical monument, in fact. But it's really cool to see some of the older, Americana attractions still preserved here at this park. Well, we got our last ride of the day here on Superman. The app says the wait is only 15 minutes, but you get in there and it's an hour and a half, so what can you do? But it shouldn't be that long. But we've been here pretty much from open to close. Had a successful day mostly, other than some operations issues, but we're gonna start heading towards the car now. Well, I'm back home in my studio after our trip through Georgia, and I just wanted to give some final thoughts on our day at Six Flags Over Georgia, specifically the operations and maintenance. It was really strange how many maintenance issues we came across that day. There were 6 different rides that had maintenance issues during the day. Of course, Georgia Goldrusher was down the entire day, and then there were 4 other rides that went down 5 different times when we were either just about to board the trains or had just gotten on, like when we got on Batman and actually got stuck going up the lift hill. But of course, the maintenance man was able to get it going as we were waiting there. I don't know if this is a common occurrence at Over Georgia or at any of the Legacy Six Flags parks, but it seems like the new company is still the same old Six Flags. I'm hoping that the new company can make some substantial changes for the better, because really it has a fantastic lineup. I'd like to see the other things around the coaster lineup improved so that guests can have a better experience at the park. Not to say it was bad, but the maintenance issues were just really bizarre. On the positive side, I'd say Goliath and Twisted Cyclone probably had the best operations, which is important because those are probably the 2 best coasters in the park. That's all I've got for now on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.